Now to your community focus. Today at 4, we're talking unemployment trends and job training here on 12 News at 4.
We are joined live in studio by Rhode Island DLT Director Matt Weldon for our monthly conversation with him. Thanks so much for being here.
Well, thanks for having me back. It's always good to be with you, Brian and Kim. Good to see you in person.
Yeah, same here.
Likewise. We'll have you both here in person. I like it. Let's start, as we often do, with a little kind of snapshot of things and how they look right now. Unemployment generally holding steady.
That's right. Last time we were here, we were talking about the June numbers and they were low. Well, July was low again. 2.7% unemployment, again tied for the lowest number in recorded history going back to 1976. It puts Rhode Island in a really good place, and we maintained our lead, if you will, on Connecticut, Massachusetts, and the U.S. rate. Massachusetts was at 3.5, Connecticut at 3.7, the U.S. at 3.5. Rhode Island is comfortably ahead of it in the region and competing nationally. We're tied for 14th lowest rate in the country with Montana, Florida, and Virginia. Not things that we usually talk about with Rhode Island. Things have gone well, and as usual, I want to look at a longer period of time, if that's okay. Go back a year. 1 year ago, July of 21, Rhode Island was at 6% unemployment, down to 2.7. That's a 3.3 percentage point drop. Bigger drop than Mass, Connecticut, or the U.S. Wow. Since then, nearly 20,000 fewer unemployed Rhode Islanders, 18,000 more employed Rhode Islanders. We now have 558,000 working Rhode Islanders, more than ever before.
That's really good news.
Me, it's going well.
Oh, and why is that? What sets us apart from our neighbors and the rest of the country?
I think that we had a good plan coming out of this pandemic, a way to help with job training, help make connections quickly to get people back to work. We've had to pivot some people to other industries, but industries like construction and manufacturing have more jobs now than they had pre-pandemic. Things are going well for the most part. There's still more work to do.
And I wanted to ask you, I was looking at some of the headlines from last week nationally, and economists were saying that a higher unemployment rate, this is counterintuitive to me, might actually be a good thing right now. Why is that?
In some cases.
Okay.
And so I think oftentimes people think unemployment, that's just the people that are collecting unemployment insurance, which isn't true. There's only about 6,000 people collecting a claim right now, but there are about 15,200 people that are considered unemployed. So what does it actually mean? It's the people that are available for work and actively seeking full-time work. So if the unemployment rate goes up because people lose their jobs, that wouldn't be good. If it goes up because more people decide to re-enter the workforce after maybe sitting out for a while during the pandemic, it's a good thing. And it gives Rhode Island employers the opportunity to connect with people, and it gives people a good opportunity to get meaningful jobs.
Big difference between those numbers, those collecting and the number employed.
Absolutely.
Unemployed, yeah. I want to talk about some programs also, let some folks know, aimed specifically right now at helping both employers and employees.
That's right. And so on the Governor's Workforce Board's website, which is gwpri.gov, we put out from time to time different programs that we're running. In the regular, same programs we run all the time, but different times of the year. Right now we have the Work Immersion Program, which is a good opportunity for employers to try out some talent. Give people an opportunity. It's kind of like a structured internship, but it's paid. And the state, through the Governor's Workforce Board, can help reimburse for some of the wages that were paid for a limited period of time. The other program is Incumbent Worker Training, which is a long-time program that we've had. And that's not when people are looking for new talent, it's when they're trying to upskill their existing workforce to remain agile and competitive, to make sure that they're able to keep people on a career trajectory that they deserve, and to make sure they have the staff they need to be successful. So those programs are available now at gwpri.gov.
Important information. We've got about a minute left, and I just wanted to ask you about a specific program for nursing facilities. We know those facilities were hit hard in the pandemic. What should those folks know?
Sure. So the same thing, they can go to gwpri.gov. That program was created by the Assembly to help deal with the staffing shortage in healthcare, but it's specifically targeted at nursing homes. Now, one of the challenges with that program is the law requires the homes to be in compliance with the minimum staffing mandate. I don't believe there are that many that are in compliance, but it's a chicken and egg issue right now. So if they change that law in the next session, then we'll be able to hopefully help more people. If not, in the meantime, if you're a home that's looking for help, please check out our website. Let us connect you with the people that you need to be successful.
Fantastic. Rhode Island DLT Director Matt Weldon, we always appreciate your time here on 12 News at 4.
Well, thanks for having me back.